What's up, friends? Welcome back to Kimmy D TV, tips and tricks living your best life. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about all about per diems. What are per diems? How do they work? This and that. So if you guys are interested, sit back, grab a snack, and enjoy this show. Okay, let's go. Alright guys, so my first thing about per diems is holidays. So the way holidays work when you are working per diem is that you basically get to choose which holidays you work or not. Some agencies are now implementing something where they say you have to work at least 3 of the holidays: Christmas, New Year's Eve, Thanksgiving, but you don't really have to when you think about it, because you are per diem, especially if you're working for an agency. But if you're working for the facility and you're per diem, then you probably do have to. But if you're working for the agency, no, not really, even though they say that. But I would suggest just doing whatever the agency requires you to do, so that, you know, they call you more often, you stay in good terms with the agency. So one thing you have to recognize is that whatever holiday that you see is a holiday, like overtime pay. So usually in the nursing home, when you work for the facility, certain holidays like Christmas, Thanksgiving, I believe even Labor Day, they double your pay. So if you're making $25 an hour, you're making $50 an hour, or, you know, they double your paycheck, or however they decide to do it, the agency. So usually they double your pay. But the thing is, you have to make sure, you have to check with your agency, not the facility, to make sure that their holidays match the facility's holidays. So what do I mean by that? You may come into work and you may hear people saying, "Oh my gosh, I'm so happy today, I have time and a half because today's a holiday." Well, you have to make sure that you check in with your agency to make sure if it's a time and a half holiday for you, because it may not be. So that's the #1 tip. Always make sure if the holiday falls with your agency and not just the facility. So another good thing about working per diem is that you take your home pay every week. So instead of getting paid every 2 weeks, you get paid every week. So if that means anything to you, woo woo, every week. Another thing about per diem is that they do not offer health insurance if you are working for an agency. So you do not get health insurance if you're working for an agency. But now I am seeing a change, because I have applied for certain agencies online lately, and some of them are offering health insurance, and some of them are offering 401k. I did ask my friend about that. She said that when she went with an agency, she's a CNA, she went with an agency, and she said she didn't really like the healthcare insurance, because everywhere they went, they were like, "Oh, we don't accept this healthcare insurance, we don't expect this healthcare insurance." So if an agency is providing healthcare insurance, I would say definitely, depending on your state, depending on which doctors that you plan on seeing, definitely research on how likely are they going to be able to accept that type of healthcare insurance. What she ended up doing was, she ended up saying, "You know what, I don't want you to take this amount of money out of my paycheck. I don't want this healthcare insurance, because they're not accepted anywhere." So just beware of that. And some agencies are now even offering 401k. Some agencies are offering sign-up bonuses. Some agencies are now offering tuition reimbursements for CNAs in New York. That's what I've seen. Some agencies, they're offering like just $10 Metro cards for New York, and free uniform. So that's one thing to take into account. A little bit different than working per diem with agencies, because if you're working per diem with the facility, it usually is at their beck and call. It's usually when the facilities really need somebody, or when they decide they need you, that's when they call you. Agencies, it's a little bit different. They can call, you could either say yes or no, but usually it's better to say yes. That's why they ask you, what is your availability, so that you're not flip-flopping on them. But the good thing about working agency is that you get to choose your shift, you get to choose your days. You really do get to choose. Alright guys, so that is all that I have to say about per diems. It was really hard to like think about every little single thing, but I think that is basically about it. If you guys have any specific questions regarding per diems, don't forget to leave down in the comments below. Like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!